Well, good evening, truck and tractor pull fans. Two of us made it tonight. Kendra's got some things going on. Don't mind me. I'm going to appear and disappear with that silly background going on there. Uh, I can't seem to get it quite right tonight. It keeps wanting to blank in and out. But and we got some crazy weather going on, Dwayne. And we were just discussing that
Yeah.
before we come on. We got a tornado down south of me right now, probably by an hour or so. So we're safe here, but we do have. I just looked at the radar again, and we do have some big red blobs coming my way. So if we decide to like hurry up and cut out of here, you'll know why. So, but yeah, there's some crazy weather going on right here right now. So, um, how's Dwayne? How was
I'm
you?
doing
You went up to
doing real good. I was at Snyder County this weekend, had a
Mhm.
great weekend and a great pull. Yeah, it was
Awesome.
good
Yeah, I
turnout.
saw 59 hooks or so in 3.5 hours. They were done.
Yeah,
So
it
that's exceptional.
it went very smooth pull, no hiccups, and just flowed right through.
Right.
So was that your typewriter?
Oh, that's supposed to be a gunshot. I got a new I got a new soundboard here that controls bass treble and all kinds of noises. I can let's see.
I'm s-
See, I can do that and change my voice and all that crazy stuff.
oh no,
Yeah,
the
I know.
helium. Life is going to get interesting from here on out.
And it won't shut off.
Oh,
Do that. There we go.
might be an interesting
There we go.
podcast
Okay.
tonight.
Now we're good. I'm gonna quit playing. Anyway, because thunder's starting to kick butt outside now here. Just it's getting closer and closer. So I'm gonna go ahead and run through the of course I was at Berryville, Virginia this Saturday. We finally got a pull in without any rain. Beautiful evening, good crowd. Couple issues track wise and stuff, but we got through the event. Um, just a gremlin thing, I'm sure. Next time we're there, actually, the grooming track, the tractor they used to work the track during the late afternoon before the event actually broke down, and I don't think they had a bigger tractor there to take the place of what it was doing until later. And by then, we were getting extremely close to start time, so we made the best of what we could with it. So, but it was a good show regardless. 5 good classes of stuff, and I'm going to go ahead and just. I don't mean to be rushful tonight, but I'm telling you, Dwayne, I hear it. It's coming. So we want to try to get through these
Yeah,
results for everybody.
you have a storm. You have a storm coming, and a red wedge just showed up at your doorstep. It's knocking at your doorstep.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to
If you
get
can,
boogieing with this here. Yeah.
It's a little bit hard to do it with the thing, but yeah, go ahead. Whatever.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I'm watching. Well, it's not right now. It's shut off, so I can do what I'm doing here. But anyway, first class out Saturday was the East Coast Diesel 4-wheel drive trucks, and Norm Newswanger took the win with Chapter 11 at 337.05. Second was Tom Hassler with the Twisted Addiction Ford, and that is Ford through and through, even power plant at 319.80. Third was Carl Ankiewicz with the Living on the Edge Dodge at 312.51. Fourth was James Barter with the Barter Turbo Service Ford with a Cummins power plant, and that was 299.65. Fifth was Jeremy Denson with 2 Disturbed at 286.74. Sixth was Kervin Zimmerman with his new Outlaw Chevrolet with a Cummins, 273.52. And round number 7 was Brad Shave with the Public Enemy of Mark Andrews at 58.56. A little bit of a rough start there, and we broke some items underneath. So unfortunate there. And you were going to say something, Dwayne. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm not going to rush. We got to hurry up and go. But as the thunder gets louder, we're going to rock and roll out of here.
Reisterstown, right? Reisterstown, Cockeysville is tornado warned right now.
Now you're starting to get up in our quadrant.
Yeah,
it's basically up towards me.
It's basically pointed right at you, up to a little bit past 83. So we'll keep going as long as you're on the.
I'm a little bit. Yeah, I'm to the east of 83 a little bit. So, yeah. Hey, David Blaylock. Hey, a little bit different genre for you to watch, huh? I figured you'd be over Mary Fabian's. I was in there for a few minutes and I had to cut out and come in here. But thanks for joining us. And Craig Cooper, Monster Truck Show. But I don't know anything about that, Craig. I apologize. Next class up was we had the Pro Stock. The Pro Stock Gas 4x4 trucks. Taking the win was promoter Brad Broy with the cash only Chevy at 313.66. Second was Kathy Jewell with Tenacious, a Dodge at 306.99. And that Dodge has a Chevrolet in it. Third was Scotty Harlow with the Untamed Horses Chevy at 306.35. And Chad Lamb, unfortunately, had kill switch issues and had to take a hook broke or a DNH, whatever you want to say. He could not. He did make a test run that wouldn't count because the kill switch failed. And if the cable ties aren't broke, you are not allowed to rehook. But we did let him make a test run, and it run good. Had a good pass. I'm sorry, that's the wrong truck. He has two trucks. That particular truck had a hitch issue. The hitch was not large enough for the new hook. That's what it was on that particular truck. But we talk about Chad Lamb here in a few minutes. That particular truck with the kill switch issue also was part of the deal here with them. In the 6,200-pound modified 4x4 trucks, they were next up. Taking the win, Roger Tapscott, which is Wayne Tapscott II's son, at Tasmanian Terror 2 at 321.39. And I do believe that was the first time that young man was willing the truck. So he got the win the first time out. That's awesome. Second place, Will Hitchcock with the home wrecker Ford at 319.90. Third was Aaron Smothers with the Money Hog at 315.49. Fourth, Leroy Cubbage with the Silver Bullet Ford at 305.41. Fifth was Glenn Dugan with the White Horse Ford at 300.50. Sixth was Dennis Grove with the Mountain Mule Chevrolet at 294 even. Seventh was Charmaine Clark with the Snap-on Chevy at 256.16. You're going to see these distances start to drop off pretty quick due to some of these trucks just didn't want to do anything but hop and bounce, unfortunately. Eighth was Wayne Tapscott Sr. with the high. Actually, Wayne Tapscott II drove his dad's truck, the high anxiety, and it was 222.40. Ninth was Linda Ziegler with the Iron Butterfly at 206.23. 10th, George Abshire with Gone AWOL at 194.07. 11th, Troy Nails with Killing Time Chevrolet, 190.79. 12th was Wesley Keys with the Black Ice Chevy at 190.51. 13th, Michelle Abshire with the Split Decision Chevy at 170.34. 14th, John Dugan with the Damage Plan Ford at 135.86. And 15th was Chad Lamb. Unfortunately, they measured him at 135.76, but that pool actually was an exhibition run, so a test run. Okay. We got two more classes to win, and we're going to cut you loose because I know you got a bunch to talk about. So far, I haven't heard any thunder in the last two classes. So,
that's good.
Yeah, 6,300 modified street 4x4 trucks. And you know what? Thank damn it, I didn't number them down here. Why don't you go ahead and get started, Dwayne? Go ahead and take a couple classes while I get these ready. I'm sorry.
All right. First class, we had a nice day up there and nice evening. A lot of pullers showed up. The field was packed, so the spectators were there packing the upper field the whole way to the road.
That's
the
awesome.
first class up was Enhanced Farm, and in first place was Brooke Majors with Hoyt's Pulling Team Tractor. He had a 367.03. In second place was Mason Sudall with a John Deere 6030 with a 357.47. In third place was Rick Hauk with Little Stinker 2. He had a 329.42. In fourth place was DJ Boop with the Barnyard Kid with a 311.39. Fifth was Matt Sudall with a John Deere 6030. It had a 191.58. And sixth was Mike Quarter with the other deer. He had a 185-17. Didn't have such a great run on that. That was the enhanced farm class. That was the first class.
That's Mike Quarter's defending champion, I do believe.
Yeah, so it was
Pretty
a little
sure,
bit
yeah.
disappointing for him. Second class up was Pro Street Gas Trucks. First place, I think, was the first truck up. Mike Mitchell with Bad to the Bone had a 339-50. In second place was Rich Gardner Jr. with Untamed Aggression. He had a 326-44. Third place was Carl Burhell Jr. with a 325-64. Fourth was Paul France with the Jackass. He had a 317-52. Don't you love it?
So hey, that's a strong, good-looking Ford. That's a
Yeah.
strong running Ford, man.
He always runs good. He I talked with him a little bit. He said it didn't cost him too much the end of last year because it was broken. He finally got it fixed and out running again. Now he's out spending money. Said, you know what? Join the crowd.
It's more fun that way.
Craig Shanner was fifth. He had a 317-39. In sixth place was Chris Brosman with a 315-72. Seventh, Brandon Struble with a truck called Mutiny had a 315-18.18. Eighth, Brian Struble with a 313-35. Ninth was Mike Mitchell Jr. with a Bone Pusher, had a 312-51. 10th was Jason Wadlington.
That should be Bone Crusher. I'm sorry. Yeah. Should be. I think that truck's called the Bone Crusher.
Oh. I'm just reading what they wrote down. Yes, you're 100% correct. That is the Bone Crusher. And it kind of took me for a loop, but I think it's handwriting on handwriting. 10th was Jason Wadlington with a truck called Violet. He had a 311-71. 11th was Kim Freed with the Frogtown Favorite, 305-71. 12th, the final truck in the class, was David Zona with Nonprofit, had a 241.12. After the enhanced farm class, the clouds kind of covered in a little bit and took some of the hot sun away. And the third class up was the Light Pro 4-1 class, or the combo class, Light Pro 4-1. In first place, Cody Utt with the Storm with a 333.14. Second place, his dad, Kevin Utt with Rolling Thunder, had a 333.08. Third place was Ray Belak with Ragin' Red. He had a 314.21. Fourth place went to Eli Zimmerman with Red Fever. He had a 307.09. Fifth was DJ Boop with High on the Hog. He had a 283.32, and I think that he broke on that run. Sixth was Jeff Faust with Case Pending Reinstated, had a 281.07. Seventh was Corey Eberhardt with the Gold Edition, had a 277.67. And eighth, the final tractor in the class, was Eric Eberhardt with Hammer Down. He had a 245.10. Should I keep going?
Yes, please.
All right.
I'm almost ready.
After the Light Pro class, we went right into the 2.6 Pro Street class. We had 8 trucks in that class. Coming in number one was, in first place, was Brendan Fink with a truck called No Mercy at a 336.42. In second place was Dave Orwin Jr. with a 335.13. In third place was Derek Smith with a truck called Limited Time with a 334.78. This limited time truck is a second gen Dodge, and it is a nice, just a beautiful green color, just a really sharp looking truck. Fourth place was Andrew Kasich out of New York in a Ford called American Ride. He had a 332.12. In fifth was Scott Mace with Little by Little. He had 287.55. In sixth place was Jesse Young in a Ford called Gray Area with a 171.63. In seventh place was Chris Lloyd with a tractor called Hot Property with a 71.94 feet. And in eighth place was Kyler Zeckman out of Millmont with a 54.22. Chris Lloyd scattered a front differential, and the truck, I think it was a truck prior to him, after him. It was probably both. And Kyler Zeckman, there was two trucks in a row that just popped front ends, either universal joints or differentials. Wasn't such a fun thing. Here, the gears grinding the whole way off the track, and it would lock up and back it up, and then just run it through. All right. 2 more classes to go. Should I keep going?
Yeah, you finish that out, and I'll finish the last 2 classes
All right.
here, and then we'll make a decision from there.
Our fifth class was the hot stock class. Coming in first place, Brad Kremer with the Fence Road Deer had a 337.16. In second place was Dennis himself with the Red Strike, Dennis Boop with the Red Stripe Addiction with a 331.16.
Black Stripe Addiction.
Oh, the idiots! Why are they I'm telling you,
They threw you a curveball, huh?
You know what? There's a high likelihood that Dennis might have just wrote it down like that to pull somebody's leg. Who knows? They'll all be laughing the next time. In third place, John Foreman with the John Deere called It's Always Something with a 329.97. In fourth place was Matt Hauk with Old Red. He had a 328.72. In fifth place was Jeff Brenninger with the Red Law with a 322.11. And in sixth place was Austin Bauer with Case Closed with a 303.30. So that was a good class there. Everybody was in over the 300-foot mark. The last class of the evening was the 3.0 Limited Pro Diesel Trucks. In first place was Jeremy Grick from Kinsley, and older Jenny had a 333.75. Really strong run. In second place, Matt Horst with Pushing the Limit with a 332.70. And we were third truck on the track. Matt's truck was third on the track, and we had a good pull, and we stayed sticking there until Jeremy came with the last hook of the evening and showed everybody up. In third place was Leroy Walker with Dreams Happen, had a 327.85. In fourth place, Kyle Spickerman with Old Jenny with a 325.16. In fifth place was Jason Heimbach with a 316.43. In sixth place was Matt Holbrook with Old Jenny Pulling Team with a 316.33. And in seventh place was Dustin Kelly from New York with a truck called Honey Badger, and he had a 159.98. He had a little bit of a issue getting off the line, but overall, good classes. I had a good finish and a decent time. It was a really nice show.
Awesome. Yeah, like I say, 3.5 hours they were done. I think it was 59 hooks. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, Chase Steinman was the announcer. Plus, he was also running a live feed at the same time, and everything seemed to just flow. There was no hiccups that I know of.
Yeah, Dirt Vortex TV is that particular website, Dirt Vortex TV. I'm sure it's still available to rent and watch now. So live, well, not live, but was live. But
yep.
Yeah, Chase is doing a good thing here with that Dirt Vortex TV, and Chris, he does a lot of stuff. Steinman Custom Graphics and stuff. We just ordered some stuff from them a couple
Mhm.
days ago. So, and got a couple more things to order with them. So, yeah, good work so far. Like working with
Awesome.
Chase. Good
Yep.
person. Yep. Okay. So far, so good. I don't see any tornado warnings up around here yet. No, right now. So,
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I didn't have the time to.
but there's some boomers coming. Anyway, we'll finish this out. My apologies for that. 6300 Modified Street at Berryville, Virginia. Taking the win was Donald Mongo, and that's back-to-back wins there for him at 308.16. Second was William Bennett, driving the Buckshot Chevy. They sold that truck, but did some work on it for the new owner. 307.65, and unfortunately, I think he broke a rocker arm or something. So they'll be wrenching on that quick. Third was Tommy Fant. These are names that I used to see run all the time, film a lot down at Dragon Motorsports. With the Big Show 3 at 306.85. Fourth, Terry Robbie with the Code Blue at 306.19. Fifth was Jason Griffith with the Saucy Ford at 305.94. Let's see. Sixth was Kenny Dugan with the Blue Mule Ford at 302.09. Seventh was Jamie Wright with the Looking for Dirt at 302.01. That's pretty close competition. Eighth was Jamie Griffith with the Sassy Ford at 290.3. I'm assuming that's 30 or 3. I'm just going to read what it says, 0.3. Ninth was Charlie Gray with the Gray Area Dodge at 237.25. And that rounded out that class.
Nice.
I've got a message here that's interesting. I want to see what's going on here real quick. Somebody
There is
sent a photo.
Oh,
Go ahead.
You're tornado warned now the whole way up against Street, Maryland. Oh, he disappeared. There he comes.
No, I'm right here. That's what I got sent. Thank you, Brian Morrison, for sending that.
Yeah.
That's not good. Okay. Near Jarrettsville.
If you hear that freight train coming, you might as well just shut her down.
Okay. I won't have time by then. All right, we're going to get through this last class.
It's not
We're
funny, but when you're on the edge, it makes it a little bit more hair raising, doesn't it?
I'm used to it. All right, Street Diesel 4x4 trucks. Taking the win with Sean Pugh with the Neighborhood Nuisance at 325.03. Second, Derek Reed with a 97 Dodge called two-toned, I guess. 314.96. Oh, goodness, where's third? Third is Alan Casey, who was the previous Berryville event winner at 293.59. Fourth was Jordan Hoover with a 06 Chevy at 289.69. Fifth, Kevin Justice, right here, in fact, in the Carroll County area of Maryland, at 277.19. Sixth was Michael Ring with an 01 Dodge at 272.12. Seventh was Alex Shipley with an 05 Ford, 266.3. Eighth was Justin Weber at 263.64. Verse 9. Ninth was Joey Kolpak, 253.94. That's a 97 Dodge. And I'm just going to do top 10 here. 10th was Tony Stillwell with an 07 Dodge at 249.4. I believe there was somewhere around 18 trucks there, but that's the top 10 there. Yeah, I'm going to have to start paying attention to this weather because I've got family here, obviously one that can't walk. So I may be doing an emergency removal to the basement the hard way. So I just don't want to take a chance, guys. I can't. I got to look out for other people here too. So anyway, we're off this weekend, East Coast wise, and we'll return back to pulling.
To Beast of the East.
Yes, yes, you're correct. Beast of the East is next on June 15th at 7 p.m. East Coast Diesel 4-wheel drive trucks and the ABC York Hot Farm tractors. And the Thunder is closing in quick on me here. June 29th to finish out the month. We're back with Washington County Tractor Pullers in Boonesboro, Maryland. Modified tractors, modified 4x4 trucks, super stock, pro stock tractors, East Coast diesel 4-wheel drive trucks, the ABC York Cot Farm tractors, and the limited pro stock semis. I'm drawing the line there for me. You got anything, Dwayne?
Oh, not too much. I mean, I guess you basically covered most of it. Be safe,
Yeah.
says Adam.
Yeah, thank you, Adam. Yeah, I'm not gonna hang around here much more. So,
Yeah, I
just
would
in
say
case, like
that
I said, I've got it. I got one that can't walk, and I got to make sure that they get the
just
safety too. So,
just because of the weather and it getting crazy, I would say that you're probably going to be better off being ready to go if anything goes.
right. Yeah, I mean, if it's Jarrettsville headed this way, that is not far at all. So
I was just north
it's
of
indicated rotation. Doesn't mean there is a tornado. It's just radar indicated. But,
just on the east side of Farmington. If that is even a
sorry, guys. I know this is a truck and tractor pool show, but right now, stuff's getting serious here for JR. So it's time to pay attention to what's going on here.
well, it's up to you. You can.
The radar is so freaking busy here right now. It's crazy. Wow. It's hard to find anything.
Radar indicated with max hail size at 3/4 of an inch. It was capable of producing a tornado.
Yeah,
Radar indicator
I don't see
rotation.
anything. Yeah. I don't see anything on a radar to indicate nothing's. But the problem is, it can happen just like that. So
Yeah, it could happen above you and drop down on you, and then you got to be ready.
Oh, we've had it right here on the road. Not even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places up the road here, up on the hill. It touched down 3 o'clock in the morning one night. Oh yeah, cleared it out. Cleared the whole top of the hill. Had no trees left.
Yeah,
that's an odd roar to wake up to.
I was watching out my window, just getting ready to run for the basement. I'm not even sure if I might have had the kids in the basement, and it ended a half a mile away from the house. It was coming right at us.
Yeah,
I shouldn't say coming right at us. It was cutting across the corner, but we didn't know. And after it was over, I ran down about a mile down the street, and there was insulation strewn everywhere. It had ripped buildings apart and left a decent path of destruction.
Yeah.
So it's not.
I haven't. Or no, our radio hasn't went off yet either, which is unusual. Usually, that things drive you crazy. Of course, I'm. That's on the other end of the house, but I'm sure she would have came back here telling me.
Well, if she's watching it, that's a good thing. A little bit of info on our Beast of the East. At Beast of the East, we're going to be.
I'm going to let you talk. I'll be right back. I'm going to go check.
Okay.
You take the take the floor.
All right. At Beast of the East this year, we're going to be running the semis first because we're sharing semi class with Kempton for the 15th. So our semi class will be first class up, and then the semis should be done with that class and have the time to run to Kempton, which will be hosting last class. Let me quick scroll in here. Our classes at Beast of the East for June the 5th are going to be Wild Street 4x4 diesel pickups, 8,500 pound. The 2.6 Pro Street diesel trucks, PPL rolls, 8,000 pounds. The 3.0 limited pro stock diesel trucks. Street legal semis, which will be running first. Street gas trucks, Pro Street gas 4x4 trucks. And then we'll also be hosting East Coast diesel 4x4 trucks and the 466 hot farm class. We're also We'd also like to thank Wangers of Myerstown. Wangers has helped us out for many years. They provide all the equipment that we use for moving the weights around the payloader, tractors for the roller and scraper, which is pretty good. New for this year, we have Heavy Equipment Loaders and Parts, their sponsor. They do equipment like backhoes, rollers, earth moving equipment, excavators, you name it. They deal in used equipment there in Lebanon, and they also have a location in Somerset, PA. New to this year is Lanita Repair. They're a Class 8 truck repair shop, or a truck repair shop. They do truck and trailer service, maintenance, major minor truck repair, tires, PA state inspection, and parts. Streamline Concrete is a new one for this year. Definitely couldn't do it with all these sponsors. So Streamline, we're happy to have Streamline. They do site excavation, mobile crushing. I think they also do commercial construction, maybe even residential. And that kind of rounds it out for what I have here. Let me go back to the radar. It's kind of curious. What do we do if JR doesn't show back up? It looks like we're still running safe. Going back to Snyder County this weekend, it was nice and sunny. We got in there fairly early, about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and there was already a good field of trucks set up, and the trucks and tractors set up. Thanks, Nicole. I'm trying to suck in as much air as I can to keep it going here. We had good field of tractors and trucks in the field already. I got to walk around and do some shots. We had Heimbach sitting on the top of the hill. The ut pulling team was there early. Red Fever with Eli Zimmerman was sitting in the field there. So we got to hang out and have a good chat session with a lot of the pullers. The 3-0 Dustin Kelly out of New York, I got to talk with him a little bit. He's a 3-0 puller out of they have it on as Almond, New York, but I forget what the name of the town is that he's out of. He has a Duramax powered truck with an Allison in it, and he had just converted to a drop box and a electronic hand throttle. So he was hoping that everything would work great, but he was having problems getting the truck to spool up and didn't have a very good run. There was quite a few Pro Street gas trucks in the field. We had, going back, messed up my lineup. We actually had 12 Pro Street gas trucks, so they were out in full force. It was a good class. Everybody did extremely well. I'm looking at the lineup here. Out of 12 trucks, we had all but one above 300 feet. So that is that means that the sled was set great. We had a good tacky, I shouldn't say a good tacky track. We had a nice tight track. Seemed to bite fairly well for most of the guys. After the Pro Street, we had moved into the 4-1, and it was a good class, good mixed class. Oh, there you are. We had a good mixed class in the 4-1 class. The end of the night, we had Matt Holbrook. Matt Holbrook had his truck in there, newly remodeled. It's now a tilt body. It has a brand new paint job and looking super sharp. So if anybody sees any pictures on social media of Matthew Holbrook on a truck called Old Jenny Pulling Team, it was a really nice build. I seen JR.
It's tough to call here. It's tough to call here looking at this radar. It's so busy. I guess so many storm tracks on my radar, it's hard to see anything. But we're watching the local news here. And in this particular area, we just have, it's not a tornado warning, even though you guys, Bryant sent it to me.
Mhm.
But I see nothing on radar, and other than its radar indicated rotation, it would have been here by now.
Yeah.
But I see nothing on this particular radar. NOAA radio is nothing is lit up, so I don't know.
Should be all right.
I hope. I don't see nothing here immediate. I see nothing that could be dangerous here radar wise. I mean, anyhow, it's dangerous. I mean, we've got storms coming.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to get caught, but
no. We're probably going to get ready to pull the plug here. It's 37 minutes. I'm getting concerned about hanging around here too much and then getting a pickle, and then I'm in trouble. So sorry, guys. We tried. Appreciate you tuning in. We'll be back. Hope I guess next Wednesday somebody will have something. If not, we'll let you know. If not, maybe we'll do a video show, or we may just take a week off. I don't know. So,
and we did miss Kendra.
Yes, we did miss Kendra, and we wish that current situation prayer sent. It involves her work, so it's not her immediate family or anything, but prayers to her and her coworkers, et cetera, and that's it, guys. So I'm gonna get the H out of here, just in case. That radar is super busy. So
yeah, and I'll be sitting
Nicole Morrison says just keep talking. So thank you, Dustin.
Thank you, Dustin. When that popped up, it kind of made me chuckle a little bit. I was trying to figure out what all went.
Her brother's the one that sent the tornado message to me. So one likes me and one don't, I guess. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I don't know. But what do you think, Brian? Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. How do we stand right now? I'm trying to get my radar reconfigured so some of them storm tracks come off.
Well, I looked at the weather, so I'm gonna give you a thumbs up right now.
Thumbs up means we're good.
Thumbs up right now.
Okay.
Yeah, the Bel Air. Well, hold on a minute.
Well, down south. I'm not. Go ahead.
The one over you disappeared now. It got taken down.
Yes.
So still have lightning strikes in the area, but
I do see a hook back to the west of Jarrettsville, but that is actually moving to the north. That's going to miss me. It's northeast movement, so that hook's going to miss me. So I think at this point, there's nothing hooks around down here by Forest Hill coming this way. We should be okay.
Well, I'm going to have to take cover soon too, because eventually that's going to get to me.
Yes.
So everything south of Lancaster to about Quarryville's headed my way.
Here we go. I'm going to start a family fight here. Well, Nicole likes me, so I guess Brian don't like me. So,
oh no,
oh boy, I'll deal with him later. I'm just kidding, brother. I'm just kidding, brother Brian.
Looks to me like Delaware's getting hammered now, just south of Middletown.
Yeah, those okay. You start getting down in lower, slower Delaware, you're getting into Cindy's mom's territory.
Looks like they're
Down.
clear for now.
Okay. Yeah, she's further down. She's on down. Oh, doggone it. Seaford. Seaford's clear. There's nothing going on with Seaford right now. Bridgeville, Seaford, you're safe. So
Zooming out on the radar, it looks like the I-95 corridor from like Newark to Baltimore is getting hammered.
yeah, a lot of rain. It's actually they've put out a flood watch.
Wow.
For that particular area. Got a lot of thunder starting to happen here again. I'm sorry, it's a truck and tractor pulling broadcasting. We're talking about weather because you know what? Weather affects pulling too.
Yeah, it sure does.
This is how JR and the rest of his crew. Whoops.
When you have your background on, it eats it up.
Oh, does it?
You have to hold it like, I think if you hold it directly in front of your face, it works kind of. There
I
you
lost
go.
the radar anyway. Leave it to me. Okay.
Around here, it looks like we're going to be dealing with rain around the 10 o'clock hour. So about an hour from now.
The
we'll be in the
tornado
thick of
warning
it.
expired 8:40. I'm sorry, Dwayne. The tornado
go
warning
ahead.
expired here at 8:45 p.m. So we're at 8:48. So
Yeah.
what's anybody got to talk about? Anybody see some pools? Go to a pool. Nicole Morrison, you have again. I didn't write it down. Silly me. You have an event coming up. You have a test and tune coming, I believe. Talk to us about that real quick, Nicole. Or well, type to me. Thunder and Delta, yes. Delta is right up the street from me here. So
Where are they having the test and tune?
I believe up here in Delta, Mason Dixon.
Okay, Mason Dixon. Okay.
Yeah. Mom and Dad's my mom and Dad's anniversary number 59 was today,
Wow.
and the weekend is all theirs. We promised them that we are going to spend the weekend with them, take them out to eat, take them to BB's. By all goodness sakes, they got to go to BB's Saturday. So. No, I'm kidding. We are going to take them. We're going to take them shopping and take them to a nice dinner and stuff. So.
Well, that's good. I just had my birthday and I wanted 20 pounds off for my birthday, but it didn't happen until yesterday. So yesterday was a milestone. I was feeling pretty good about 20 pounds off in about 3 weeks. So
Okay.
I'm feeling Mason Dixon.
Now the messages are pouring in. One of the guys that's with me on my other podcast we have on Tuesday night. He's a over the road trucker. Evidently, he was down around Germantown, and that's where that tornado. I saw the Fox 45 News. A little plug for you. Had a picture of somebody had shot. I'll tell you what, that was a pretty impressive funnel. Well, it was on the ground. It was a tornado. It was pretty sizable. That's stuff you see out in freaking, Midwest and stuff. It was pretty big. Pretty big looking to me, anyway. Nothing to sneeze at.
Let me see here. On the same weekend that we have Beast of the East, there's also an interstate pool. You want me to do a shout out for it quick?
Sure. Please do.
Just came across my radar here. Deep Creek Lake high horsepower truck and tractor pool. It's going to be an interstate pool. Their classes are 7,700 light limited turbo, 8,700 modifies, 8,500 mod turbo, 10,000 pound pro farm, 11,000 hot farm, 6,200 two-wheel drive trucks, street diesel 4x4 trucks, and hot street semis. Proceeds benefit Grantsville Volunteer Fire Department. Tickets are $10, ages 5 and under free. Pit passes are $20, includes regular admission. Food available by Grantsville and Bittinger. Volunteer Fire Department's gates open at 4 p.m. Pools at 6 p.m. The track is located at 270 Moser Road, McHenry, Maryland. It says here, join us for Father's Day weekend at Garrett County, Maryland Fairgrounds for some of the region's best pulling, brought to you by Grantsville Truck and Trailer. Grab dad and the gang, best seat in the stands for action-packed evening of fun for the whole family. So I think June the 15th is going to be a weekend that everybody should take their father out for Father's Day. So if you're in our area, come on out to Beast of the East, bring your dad along, and spend a Father's Day weekend watching truck and tractor pulls.
Yeah. Take your do things with your parents, by all means. While you still can, trust me.
Yep.
Missy Drought sent a text message to me here. Empire State Pullers have their first pull this Saturday, June 8th, in Dansville, New York. She didn't give me a time, Missy. Mitty. Her nickname's Mitty. The Super Farm tractors, light super stock tractors, heavy super stock tractors, and the modified tractors will be on hand this Saturday in Dansville, New York. I've been there a couple times. Pretty cool place. Yep.
Good deal.
I'm sure she'll send a time over. Maybe Adam will post in here or something for that. They usually start, I thought pretty early. One time I went there. It was like a late afternoon start or something. But yeah. It's amazing how you can take a show, you're getting ready to run out of here because of a tornado, and now we're still talking, Dwayne.
Hey, there's all kinds of stuff going on. I see
5
Randy.
p.m. 5 p.m. at
5
start
p.m.
time in Dansville. Go up there. That's a fun time up there. I had a good time at both times I went up there.
I seen Randy Proctor said here in the comments that he lost his first hook of the year to rain last Saturday.
Yes. Yeah, I just shared that on the screen. I guess I didn't.
I missed it. That's fine. I was probably reading my thing.
Let's see.
Well, either way,
5 p.m. Yes. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Either way, it's changing the subject again. It's good that all this stuff is constantly evolving, and that we can keep track of it, because way back when we didn't have radar and up to the minute forecasting, you didn't know anything was coming till it was at your doorstep.
Yes. Yeah, and surprised. I mean, the NOAA radio didn't go off, so it's not lit up or nothing. So
yeah.
Fawn Grove, June 29th, 2024. I found it cold. Fast and open truck and tractor pull, 6 miles per hour and open. And I am assuming that's classic and antique tractors. Truck classes or semis. I'm sorry. Diesel and gas truck classes, semi trucks, farm stock classes. Registration at 12:30, and the pools will start at 3 p.m. and it will be a cross sled on hand. Again, that is at Fawn Grove. I'm not sure of an address there. It's not far from the Mason-Dixon Fairgrounds here in Delta, but those events have been moved over to Fawn Grove, just so you know. So that is June 29th, and as it gets closer, we'll keep plugging it. So come support them, help them out.
So you said I didn't really check interstates, but East Coast doesn't have a hook this coming weekend, but the following with us. I know that Kendra had the whole list in front of her. I don't have the list.
And Nicole don't skip a beat. 110 North Market Street in Fawn Grove, Pennsylvania. Cute, quaint little town. Come and have a good time. Those truck classes I see here, I looked something up here. Street legal gas, street legal diesel, run what you brung, jackpot between all classes. Okay. Semi trucks, antique and classic tractor classes, 4,500 pound through 12,500 pound, 6 mile per hour and open. Jackpot classes are 47.50, 52.50, 67.50, and 87.50. Farm stock classes. Now you're starting to push my glass limits here. 12.5, 15.5. Jackpot classes between all. Cross sled rental. We will pull anything. Nicole, shame on you.
Well, I need to get my scooter out, I guess.
Yep. They are the regular hook's $15. Jackpot hook is $25. Again, 12:30 weigh in. We'll start at 12:30. I'm sorry. Pulls will start at 3 p.m. So come pull, come watch, whatever. Come support the event. By all means. That's during the old time days. Old time days is a fun time. Just planning to come and spend the weekend there. A lot of pulling, a lot of hit miss engines, a lot of good stuff there to walk through and see.
Oh, free admission. That's not too shabby.
Nope. Not at all. Nothing wrong with that.
I was
free admission.
My dad is part of an organization that has a museum and does a lot of stuff with
the actual. Okay. I've actually got some information. The actual tornado warning was in the southern part of the county, down near Bush River, and actually somebody, a distant relative, if you will, a vehicle married through family. But anyway, vehicles floating in floodwaters on Kensington Parkway and Box Hill.
Wow,
that's how much it's pretty much sat over that area and just poured rain tremendously. And that area is prone to flooding, especially a little further down towards Route 40 here in the county. And it's going to be a long night for a lot of people down there because it floods bad. So keep your prayers up for them, please. Truck and tractor pulling has turned to weather forecasting.
That's for sure.
And Nicole says regular antique pool Sunday at the old time days in Farm Grove, Pennsylvania. We'll actually I'll get that downloaded and share that the next show we have. Next couple shows we have. So maybe we can get you some people up there, Nicole. Absolutely. What else you got, Dwayne? We're at 9 p.m.
Off the subject of talking about antiques, my dad came up with this funky, I've never seen anything like it, rock crusher. Instead of being a jaw crusher, which moves in, it has a long arm and it moves back and forth against the head, and it has an arm that's like 4 foot back and has a little rod with a flywheel on it. And we tried to do research and see if we could figure out where it comes from. And obviously after we dig a little bit deeper, but I couldn't find anything on the internet that even remotely resembled what this looks like.
Huh.
So he was pretty excited. Yeah, he's pretty excited about it. Everything works. And so when they have their late summer harvest show, they'll probably hook it up and run it.
Okay.
So
cool deal.
Anyway, off the track. We're getting sidetracked like crazy tonight.
Hey, weather awareness is extremely important. So, I was digging into the radar, and nothing really showed me here. There's a particular app that I use, Rain Dart. It's called, just like the rain in DAR, and it's been very good for 4 or 5 years.
Nice.
And, it was spot on. So this time. So, but appreciate all the warnings because you just never know.
Yeah, definitely. It looks to me like we're going to be getting extremely heavy rain just shortly after 10 o'clock, about an hour from now.
Yeah.
It's going to end up, it's consolidating pretty good. I was kind of surprised how much rain we're getting. But definitely looks like Havre de Grace is getting hammered right now and will be getting hammered. Aberdeen, is that where your people were from? Down
That's the southern part of the county I was talking about that was under the tornado warning. Aberdeen, Edgewood,
Yep.
Joppa Town, all through there, up towards Abingdon is where Box Hill was, where the cars were in the floodwaters.
Hmm.
From there all the way down to the Route 40, what we call the Route 40 corridor down there.
Yep.
Yeah, that floods a lot down in there, along Bush or whatever, Bush River and stuff
It
like that. So
looked to me like the way the heavy rain was set up, that it was raining very heavy for a long time in that area. It just stuck over them.
yeah, and I'm sure it still is. Did it move on yet? I mean, I've been paying attention up here.
So, your plans are you're off for the weekend this coming weekend?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta. You don't know how many more anniversaries you're going to get to celebrate. So
Yeah,
yeah, we
I
try
remember that.
to take care of Mama and Papa best we can. I know I could do more, but time sometimes is zero to none. Sometimes, unfortunately, but we try to do what we can when we can.
Well, I'm looking
She'll be
forward.
she'll be watching this and cuss me for saying anything.
I'm looking forward for an interesting weekend. My friend Dave used to be a modified uh, dirt car driver, and he's taken me and the boys to Big Diamond in Minersville for a race on Friday evening. So that's it's going to be a lot of fun getting back out and watching a dirt track race.
That
Something I
sounds fun. Yep.
don't do very often because I'm always at tractor pulls.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been to a dirt track race, even a drag race. It's been quite a while. Yeah, man, it keeps training across. My goodness, Edgewood, Abingdon, Aberdeen, Havre Grace. Yeah, they still got tons of rain coming. My goodness, man,
Yeah,
they're in trouble.
they're
Yeah,
going to
they're
be
in
sitting
trouble.
on their roofs soon.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that, but it's already flooded. So I keep that goofy background. I keep flickering in and out.
Yeah, I didn't know if it had something to do with your other show there where you're trying to ghost us or what.
Yours don't do it. It's ironic.
Uh,
Yours is not doing it at all.
I'm not moving
I
around a whole lot. It's a little bit blurry around the corner. You can see it
I
if I move back and
think
forth.
I think the secret is the black in the background. I got to get rid of that. I think that's the secret. I have to work on that.
If you would go
Come up
to
with
a
something.
lighter background, it might
Let me try something real quick. Give me 1 second here.
got to do it on the fly to make sure it works properly.
Make sure I don't click off by accident here. Don't mind us. We're just goofing off now. Again, by all means, prayers for Kendra and whatever is going on there. I'm sure she'll let us know when she's ready to talk about it. So
What?
there we go. I'm looking at this. There we go. I'll be right back. Don't be afraid to talk to him.
Yeah, I was just looking again. It looks to me
Let's
like
try this.
there's tornado warnings over Baltimore and then south of Edgewood, Bush River,
Yes. Yeah.
Bird
Yeah.
River, Bush
That's
River.
that's 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 uh that's over a half-hour drive away from me. So it's
That's basically
if not further.
also kind of out over the bay.
Yep.
It's
That's
kind
even black.
it's kind of crazy. My map also shows lightning strikes, and it's crazy that
Yeah.
the rows of lightning strikes are over the bay, in the water, and not over land.
Wow. That's hey. Look at that.
Oh look! Now all you got to do is put your little squeaky voice on, and you fit right in.
I got one more I can try here real quick. Ain't this fun? We're giving you lessons how not to do a podcast.
uh,
We'll get one to work here. If not, I'll design one.
Just soon. Next thing you know, we won't even. Oh, look at that!
Still the same. Isn't that weird? I guess it's the lighting. Maybe I need a little more lighting or something.
It could be the distance that your camera sits away from you. My camera
Could
is
be.
fairly close to me.
Mine
shouldn't
is...
say that. Mine is exactly an arm length away
Reflect.
if I have my finger out.
Oh, yeah, further than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 42 inches. Oh, that's big thunder there. Ooh, that was pretty deep sounding.
That was a close one.
Yeah, well, sort of. Yeah, enough to get your attention.
See where it was at. It's not
That's
on the map.
incredible. The south end of the county, I can't believe how much rain is just dumping down there.
Yeah.
Incredible. I mean, it's pouring here too, off and on. But down there, man, it's just training. It's starting to move down to the south, down the south end of the proving grounds areas now. So,
Yeah, we talk about red for rain. I mean, it's dark red down there. It's to the point where it's about ready to go purple.
yeah,
Just
it's
heavy,
insane.
heavy rain.
You got a lot
Yeah.
up your way, all the way up to Harrisburg. It's quite a big system.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Quite a big
exactly
system.
what's going to happen there. Lancaster, it's kind of a split storm, and we're
Yeah.
I'm just to the east of Lancaster City at the at the corner of Lancaster County. So it's going to be it's going to be a doozy coming through. We're going to be testing the spoutings tonight.
Oh yeah, you'll definitely clean them out.
Clean all the oak tassels out of my leaf guard.
I'm just going to go back to this. I don't know. I'll have to come up with something that works a little better. There we go. Let's go back to this one. There I am.
It
Let me go over this way.
seems like your lighting's good. I mean, I would say the lighting's good.
Yeah. Just for some reason tonight, something's just a little off. But anyway, we'll work on that. I'm happy to say the sound. I'm assuming my voice sounds okay. There's like no popping or cracking, or it's pretty loud and all that good stuff.
No, everything was good so far.
That's
Didn't
good.
really think about any glitches.
Good. Glad to hear that. Money well spent on a new sound card. Yay.
That's good.
And adjustable. That's what I like about it. Okay, we babbled enough. We're at an hour. Folks, sorry about all the craziness early on. I hate rushing through results. I hate just rushing, period. So, but we were kind of under the gun there a little bit. I think we're good to go for now. Should be. So.
Yep, should be good to go until about 10 o'clock. Then I'll start paying attention.
Yeah. As we would say here, if you're east of the ditch, get in your safe area, please. The ditch meaning the Susquehanna River. Yes.
Yep.
I learned that from the Mappa boys back in the day. With ditch, I'm past the second ditch. I'm like, do what? That meant they were across Conowingo and down the CNO. Down in down there. You know what I mean? I can't remember towns in Chesapeake City. There we go. So,
East of the ditch, you know that we own the ditch.
You're east of the ditch.
We own the ditch.
Well, I wish you'd clean your garbage up. Comes down here to our Conowingo Dam, and we got to pay to clean it up.
way back in the day in Lancaster and York. Did we talk about this on the podcast, or I don't remember.
We are now. Don't stop now.
Lancaster and York counties used to be consolidated. When they split, the stipulation was that Lancaster got the river to the ground side, to the west side of the river to the so yeah, it's a tough one. All those trees, all that trash when I was working down at Chestertown on the bay there. We had a really big storm, and I'm telling you, there was so much crap floating in the bay, it would blow your mind.
Yeah.
It's insane when the floodgates or the storm gates open at the dams and start flushing all that stuff down. You could hear boats hitting stuff when they move through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just dredged all that, or not dredged. They cleaned all that stuff up a week or two ago. I think I saw some kind of a post or something that the cleanup is finally done or something. I haven't been across there since, but I know the last time we went across there, wow, there was a lot of stuff up against that dam. So
yeah,
again, this is not truck and tractor pulling related.
When that stuff comes down into the bay, the prevailing winds from the west push most of the floatable stuff onto the shore on the east side, and a lot of junk comes up on the shore. That's for sure.
That's starting to irritate me. I got to fix that background. I don't like that. That's the first night it was that bad, really.
Yeah, it did a little bit the last time, but not as bad as it is now. It's always
yeah, it keeps like trying to cover me. I wonder if that bottom is some other color other than black, if it would make a difference. We're gonna find out.
Light gray.
Yeah, light gray seems to work pretty good.
Red. Who knows?
I think I need just a little more light. I think it said that good lighting was critical. So evidently, I don't have something set right tonight. So who knows? Okay.
I have 5 lights on in here, so in this room. So that's a little bit of room lighting, and a little bit of mood lighting, and a little bit of make me pretty lighting. Just kidding.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see. What can we try here real quick? Don't mind me. I can't hear it, so I don't know what it's doing.
It said bing, bing, bing.
Huh. Okay. All right. I'm getting out of here, Dwayne. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for joining me tonight with this. And again, keep your thoughts and prayers with Kendra. Not family related, work related. It's just keep your thoughts and prayers for Kendra. We missed having her on tonight. Other than that, if you're in the storm's way, please, out of the sky. Well, it's dark. Well, kind of sort of dark now. Just keep an eye on your local forecast, your radar, etc. Stay safe, folks, by all means. If you're going to pull in this weekend again, safe travels. And hopefully we'll see everybody next Wednesday. We'll plan on having a show. I know we're off East Coast wise, and I'm sure Kendra will have something for us to go over. So maybe we'll just make it an all Kendra show next Wednesday.
There you go.
She can do the talking. I'm sure Dwayne will be into something he can talk about too. So Dwayne's always got something to talk about.
We can talk about. We can let Kendra talk about pulling and pickles.
Pulling and pickles. Nicole Morrison will have plenty to talk about too, if she's able to. If not, she can forward information to me, and we'll talk about how things went. So, with that said, plan on next Wednesday, 8 p.m. And excuse me, we'll see you then as soon as I'm ready to log off here.
All right, see everybody.
I always catch myself. There we go. Yep, next Wednesday, hopefully. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share, hit that thumbs up. Appreciate it.